Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Kay here from At Home with Kay, and today we're coming to you with another challenge video, but I'll let you know a little bit about that later. Let's get into the video. So I saved this cardboard box, and the first two crafts that I'm going to do are going to be out of this cardboard. I'm going to cut this cardboard in like a slanted triangle, and I'm attempting to make one of those hanging baskets. You know what? And I had this idea to make this hanging basket out of cardboard and wrap it with rope. You know, that verse in Ecclesiastes say, there is nothing new under the sun. I thought I was being all creative, and then I went on Pinterest, bam, there it is. Someone had already done it. But anyway, I just rolled with it. I'm going to I cut it slightly, first in a triangle, then slightly at an angle. And the key is to keep the cardboard open with a space between, so you'll have room to put your flowers. So what I did was I just added a couple blocks in the top to keep my box open, and then I started this monotonous journey of gluing and wrapping this rope around the cardboard. It took me about 3 of those reams of rope from Dollar Tree. 2 of the rope reams were exactly the same, but the one that I'm going to use at the top was slightly thicker, but it still turned out okay in the end. Thanks guys for clicking on my video today. I love this collaboration. It is the Trash to Treasure collaboration where we do DIYs made out of things that you would usually throw away. It is hosted by Rustic and Lace DIY, and the co-host is 6 Kids and a Glue Gun and Crafty Hints. I'm really excited. Their channels are linked in my description box along with the playlist also. Okay, and this is what it looks like when you get all the way up to the top. As you can see, my rope is a little different, but that's okay. It's gonna look okay in the end anyway. It doesn't matter. I had thought I was gonna use this ribbon, but you're gonna see that I'm using a completely different ribbon in the end. That ribbon is really beautiful though. And yep, this is a Trash to Treasure challenge, and the host is Rustic and Lace. The co-host 6 Kids and a Glue Gun and Crafty Hints. Please check out their channel, links below along with the playlist. Alright, so next I have to make a hanger for my little hanging basket, and I'm going to use this jute twine. I thought it was funny. I'm using rope and jute twine, and I remember several videos back I said these were one of the things that I hated, and I think I've used it in nearly every video that I've done since then, but that's okay. But what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make my hanger, and I felt like the jute twine was a little bit thin, so I'm going to just braid it. I'm going to put some tape around the end and just give it a quick braid, and then I'm going to hot glue it to the inside of my hanging basket. So all I'm doing here is adding a little dibble of hot glue along with a little piece of fabric as reinforcement to hold it in place. Okay, and also I'm gonna put a bow on this, and since it's the 4th of July is coming up and I had this ribbon, I thought, hey, why not? But I'm not gonna use any hot glue on this ribbon attaching it, because I want to be able to take the ribbon off and put any other kind of ribbon on here that I want and change out my flowers, and I thought that was an excellent idea. You guys, and if you guys hear any noise in the back, I'm in the craft room, the door is closed, but my daughters are out there and they are laughing and talking and watching TV, so I apologize if they're a bit noisy. Alright, so the next DIY I'm going to do, I picked up this beautiful tile square. I know everybody has seen these at the Dollar Tree, and I thought I'd make a cute little riser out of it. I'm going to use some more of this cardboard box. I'm just going to cut a nice little square of it, and I'm going to place this tile onto the cardboard. And guys, I'm really sorry right here. My daughter came in the room and started talking to me, and I forgot I was recording. So I just left the camera running. I apologize. So next I'm going to take what I did was I cut all the cardboard from around the edges. I didn't mean to do that. She distracted me and I just got thrown off. So now I'm gonna have to glue it onto a piece of cardboard in order to get an edging, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some kind of beads or crystals on the edge of this little tray. So these are the little crystal beads I'm going to add to the edge. I'm just going to use a little dollop of hot glue, and I'm just going to add a bead, and I'm going to go all the way around doing this. This is super simple. And you know what I should have done? Looking back and looking at the finished product, I should have painted that cardboard either white or silver, because you can see it through the clear crystal gems there. So, but it still will do, and it looks nice, but it could have looked even better. So here we are adding our last little few gems on the sides here, these crystal gems. All right, I think that was the last one. And here we are. I think it looks nice, but it would have looked much better if I had painted the cardboard underneath the gems. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I turn my tray over, and I'm going to add 4 little gems, one in each corner, and these will act as the feet for our little riser. And I will show you what this looks like completed and styled at the end of the video. So next I have these 3 cans, and they're all slightly smaller than the other one. And I decided I was gonna make like a wind chime out of the cans some kind of way. I wanted to poke a hole in it, and I couldn't figure out how. But what I did was I got a big nail, and I was able to get it through. And I took them outside. I didn't show this, and I spray painted them with some white spray paint. And now that they're all dry, we are going to take our pretty napkin. And I got this napkin from a friend, and thank you so much. I guess this was the only one I had though, because I couldn't find the other one. But anyway, I'm going to cut the napkin apart, and then I'm going to use my Mod Podge, and I'm going to put this napkin on the cans. And please remember that this is a challenge video and there is a playlist linked in the description box along with the host, Rustic Tammy from Rustic and Lace DIY, and we have Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and also Crafty Hint. So please check out their channels. They're both also linked in my description box. And I use my waterproof Mod Podge. I think I showed you guys that, or rather the dishwasher safe Mod Podge as it's called. I think I showed it to you before I used it anyways. Okay, so now that I got my my napkins already on there, what I'm gonna do now, and as you can see, the one napkin I had to use a different one for the little can. I'm gonna take this jute ribbing that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna place it on the bottom of the smaller cans, because the top of those cans won't be seen, and on the top and bottom of the larger can. Okay, and now I want to start putting my string through where I'm going to hang them. So I'm going to use one long string, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the string from going through. I'm going to knot it, but I'm also going to add a bead and some hot glue, and that will be in the inside of the can. And I'm going to just show you how I do it with this one smaller one, the first one, and then I'll do the other two off camera. So I made a knot, and then I put the hot glue, and you're gonna see I'm gonna accidentally pull it right through there, and then I'm gonna have to string it back through again. But either way, it works whether you use the hot glue or not. So then I'm gonna thread it through. And I had to get a needle, like a needle, to get it through the other cans because I was struggling too much because the can was bigger. I'm just marking the spot where I need to make my knot with a Sharpie. Okay, and now that I have all the cans strung through, I wanted to have like a little beaded hanger. So I'm gonna stain these beads with a little of this Waverly Antique Wax and Water that I have in this little container, and then I'm gonna string them through, and then I will show you what I'm gonna do next. So here we are, we're gonna string all of our beads onto our twine. And then I'm going to show you what this looks like hanging. I wanted to show you outside, but it's raining. I'm going to show you what this looks like hanging at the end of the video. And here we are at the end of the video. Here is our hanging basket, and I'm using it for the 4th of July right now, but as I said, the ribbon is not attached. I can just take it off and change it, and I can also change the flowers. I think it turned out super nice. This can hang on the front door, it can hang in the kitchen on a cabinet or on the wall, any place that you would like. And here is our little tray. This can sit on a table or wherever you like. Probably can't put too many heavy things on it because remember, it is cardboard. But I think it turned out really, really, really pretty with that tile from Dollar Tree and those crystal gems. And here is our little hanging wind chime. I think it turned out beautifully. Let me know what you think, guys. Remember to check out the host, the co-host, and the playlist that's linked down in the description box below. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine.